Welcome back to Zimist Coded. Quick question for you. Are you tired of using complicated software just to remove a photo background? Well, good news, because today I'm going to show you how to remove photo backgrounds in Windows 11 easily, quickly, and without installing any extra apps. Yes, everything we're using is already built into Windows. So relax, follow along, and let's walk through it step by step. Now, before we jump in, if this is your first time here or you haven't subscribed yet, take just a second and hit that subscribe button. It really helps support the channel and keeps you connected to more simple, practical Windows and productivity tutorials right here on Zimist Coded. All right, let's get started. First, open the Photos app on your Windows 11 computer. The easiest way to do this is to right-click on the image you want to edit, choose Open With, and then select Photos. Once your image opens, take a moment to look at the top of the screen. Up here, you'll see an option called Edit Image. It looks like a small pencil over a photo. Go ahead and click on that. Now we're inside the editing view. At the top, you'll see several tools, but what we're interested in is the AI background tool, which is usually the last option in the toolbar. This is the tool that allows us to remove, blur, or replace the background of the photo. Go ahead and click on it. At this point, Windows will automatically scan your image and try to detect the background for you. Give it a second. All right, as you can see, the background has now been selected. Before we do anything else, it's always a good idea to zoom in a little and check the edges. This helps us see if the AI missed any small areas. And in my case, right here near the neck, I can see a few spots that weren't fully detected. But don't worry, fixing this is very easy. On the same panel, you'll find something called the Background Brush tool. Let's turn that on. By default, Add Mask is selected, which means we're adding more areas to the background selection. You can adjust the brush size depending on how small or large the area is, and you can also change the brush softness to make the edges smoother. I'll carefully brush over the areas that were missed. And just like that, the selection looks much cleaner. If you ever brush over something by mistake, you can simply switch to Remove Mask and undo it. Once you're satisfied, turn the Background Brush tool off. Now let's talk about what we can actually do with the background. You'll see three main options here. The first one is Blur. This keeps the background but softly blurs it, which is great for portraits. You can increase or reduce the blur intensity depending on how strong you want the effect. The second option is Remove. This completely removes the background and makes it transparent. When you choose this option, the image will be saved as a PNG file, perfect for designs, thumbnails, or documents. The third option is Replace. This lets you replace the background with a solid color of your choice. For this tutorial, I want to remove the background completely, so I'll select Remove. Perfect. Now all that's left is to save the image. Click on Save options at the top right. You'll see options like Save, Save as Copy, and Copy to Clipboard. I'll choose Save as Copy so the original image stays untouched. Select your preferred location and save. And we're done. Let's open the original image and the new one side by side. And as you can see, the Photos app did an excellent job removing the background. Clean, smooth, and professional. And that's it. That's how easy it is to remove photo backgrounds in Windows 11 using the built-in Photos app. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. And of course, subscribe to Zimist Coded for more simple, clear, and practical Windows tutorials every single week. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.